Alrighty. But yeah, no, I think definitely you'd predict Rat Pack to win this game. Definitely, obviously.
I'm gonna be Leviathan. I'd like to see lock in a nice, comfortable second here. They're playing really, really well.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly earned their spot in this bracket so far.
But if my
just
boys get the second, I'll also be happy.
Yeah.
Well, as we see, Jimmy up on the back door, who I really want to give a haircut to. Swishy gold.
I almost didn't recognize him with that long hair. Looks like totally different.
He does, but it just every time I see it on the cams, I just want to cut it off. All right, so Leviathan out with a strong pack at the start from blue, Vikings out of green, and the Rat Pack, as suspected on red. It's a little harder to pick up pack at the start, but they're not doing bad.
Suffering from the red base syndrome as two-shot denial
from Sirical
into grub in green. So if you can swap over to green base.
CV two-shot denied by Whippet.
Whippet good. All right. So a little bit of action in both green and blue right now. Red's being kind of left alone as you'd expect, not only being red based but being the Rat Pack space. Who wants to go there? It's scary. They've got Husky.
Me.
Well, aside from you can just solo them easy. But,
yeah, I know.
So yeah, Leviathan now to a massive pack point lead, actually getting a few nice denials and getting a nice quantity of tags as well. So really nice work.
I'm actually Leviathan. Come on.
Rat Pack in the negative at the moment. It's something that you don't often see.
No, you do at the beginning of the game. Sorry. Especially if Wax has tried to put too many shots into the base. But I wouldn't look into that too much because they always come back strong.
Especially they've got two players on the scoreboard right now who are 0-0, which is Wham and Husky, I'd expect.
And again, no surprises there.
Yeah. But left alone in red, what can you do? Not much, really.
They're probably talking to each other.
Talking about the weather, all that good stuff. We'll swap over to blue base.
Nice tags.
Oh, another denial on CV by Grub. Grub is going for it.
Go, Grubby.
There we go. Huge denial there from Nightmare Rose.
Leviathan. This is the thing they're all the time.
Leviathan going to win this game.
Weaker base.
Yeah.
Leviathan, guys, you've not been watching Leviathan play.
Both Vikings and Rat Pack are throwing themselves at this base.
For Grub. At least Grub's picking up the denial bonuses for taking out. CV's cost 6 points. 6 tags into.
That's.
And Leviathan's going to pick up.
Is this happening? Is this happening right now? Is this the upset that we've been dreaming of? I mean, both of these teams, both Rat Pack and Vikings, are just throwing themselves at Leviathan, going, who are these guys? We can take that base. And all of a sudden, Leviathan, 10,000 points almost ahead in the game. 3.5 minutes in. So
CV's going to have another crack at it. And that when he gets it.
Finally,
very expensive to see the CV has spent 3 minutes of the game in negative.
And even after that base, Vikings still in third. So those denials, super costly. But they do stop the Rat Pack from getting the base for 30 seconds. So
they do.
And what a game so far.
And
Scrub's having a look into green.
Yeah, nicely done. There from number 1. Volley having a good game so far.
Yeah, nice quantity of tags, 15 tags. That's what you like to see. And now Wolfpack space is seeing a bit of action, so maybe we can swap over to them.
Oh, wrong base. Try again.
We got Jimmy on the inside. Looks like Blue's attacking them.
Yep.
Having a crack, seeing what they can do.
Now, is Leviathan only holding the 2?
I only see 2 in blue. Oh no, they've
Circles there. Okay, so as we see, Payne is going for his green hit. Well done there to Payne.
There we go.
Picking up the Vikings base. Pushing. Rat Pack may be catching up there, and there's only 2k difference, but they are a base behind. So Leviathan slowing a little on the pack, but still
killing it.
Killing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hats off to you, Leviathan.
as we've got a little bit of action across all three bases now.
Yes.
Looks like green's having a little bit of red as well.
Reds under pressure at the top. Spherical is in the back pocket. I'm going to go.
And now this is kind of like, I guess, the danger zone for Leviathan here was before the situation was two teams are fighting over their base, and now there's two teams fighting over the Wolfpack's base.
And Wolfpack are like, oh, thank God.
Yes.
Well,
Finally, we have someone to shoot, you know.
Yeah. Now we've been, so we've got two Richo Cowboys on that.
Wax and Husky. I've seen Wax. I'm not sure.
No, it's Husky and Jimmy.
I definitely saw Wax in the game. Maybe I'm losing it. Maybe
No, you haven't seen Wax in this one. You're losing it from the last game. It's Jimmy and Husky.
Okay.
I think. Because Wax has its card.
Take your word for it.
Husky never has its card.
Alrighty, we've got a bit of action in the Leviathan base again. If we can switch over to that. Looks like CV's having a little bit of a look.
I think Vikings have incorrectly assumed there that Leviathan was going to be the easier base.
Yes. Oh, and just as we say that, maybe we'll have to swap over to green now. The Wolfpack having a look at the green base, Payne in the A door, winning the standoff. What can he do now? Sitting on that barrel, turn around. Oh, we've got a base going down. And one of the Richo cards, whoever it is.
It's Jimmy! It is Falcon.
Okay. Falcon, yeah.
What's in that? Thick Jim.
Thick Jim.
All of you players that keep changing your alias and make it very, very hard for everybody.
I'm just going to put the people who changed their alias on blast. It's not a thing.
No.
Come on. You picked a name. You got to stick to it. That's what people know you by.
And that's what the database says. All of the thing. We have so many databases.
You've been called out.
Yes. Pay attention to some of those WA players that keep changing their alias.
Alrighty, so looks like the Rat Pack with a couple of bases have managed to climb into the lead this game. But Leviathan's still...
No, Leviathan's still in spitting distance.
Yes, absolutely. And they've done a good job, like, consistently keeping up the pack.
I actually was hoping for a tag on.
But see, there's only 4,000 points in it, and they're 3 bases up. That's insane. There's a lot of action in blue now. Maybe we'll swap over to blue, as it looks like Wolfpack are having another crack at the blue base. Fighting on that back door. Very, very doable for
Leviathan here. Do I pull a third? Attack? What do you think?
I don't know. I think
it's risky.
It's definitely risky. I think anytime you've got players in your base, you really want to have 3, especially as the Leviathan, probably the least experienced team in the arena at the moment.
To get the upset, you know you're up on Vikings, but then you're risking it for the biscuit because then you're letting Vikings through.
And I almost think that if you're Leviathan in this position, and maybe again you typically expect to be like a third place game for them. You know you've had a cracker at the start. You know you're doing well. Do you want to, give yourself the chance, the risk of a third to go for the first place, or do you just play? Hey, we've done well so far.
But then we've got the rounding system where all of those count. So do you risk it for the biscuit? I don't know. I think this is all what would be going. Ooh, as Manchester accepts no, I won't fuss. These are all the things I think will be going through Nightmare.
Now, what's this pack difference now? That denial. That's 500 points.
I know.
And the Wolfpack are 3 bases up.
But I do think these are the things that would be going through Justin's head.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes you risk it for the biscuit and it pays off. Sometimes you risk it for the biscuit and it pulls off. But you don't always want to risk it for the biscuit.
Yes. You definitely have to pick your battles.
Yep.
We have about 3 minutes left in this game. Leviathan back into first place, 3 bases down.
Oh.
Unbelievable stuff.
These guys are on fire. And I think, and as we see Runt here getting his blue base, but and he gets denied.
Runt gets the denial as well, so.
They're still trying to go to Leviathan's base. But I think I'm getting credit to Nightmare Rose here. This is what happens when you develop teams and work with teams.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure.
This is the reward you get.
Maybe swap over to green base now. We've got 2 teams fighting over that, I think.
We do. And you can get CV pushing on it. We currently.
Green base is actually the only base that's gone down in this game. So that's actually kind of insane when you think about it. There have been 6 total. I'm sorry, CV did get blue. So I
But it was,
misspoke there.
it was expensive.
It was extremely expensive. It cost him the sum total of the points that he gained. So he netted 1 point, I think, from that base. But
did.
man, what a
Oh,
game.
Grubby.
Grub's getting his blue.
Oh.
2 shots not again, Leviathan. They're in it. Minute and a half to go.
Come on, Leviathan.
What's going to happen?
Get a base, get a base, get a base.
They don't even need a base necessarily. They're killing it.
True.
That
As we
line.
see, Runt pick up his red base.
It's just a non-stop line on the worm going up from Leviathan.
They're killing it. Come on. Oh, yeah, we need to swap over to blue. I actually have a tech now to change out the cameras for me.
See, there's Wax. He's there.
It is wax. Alright, so it was wax and I'm blaming Husky. Husky still has retro card on him.
True. All right, here we go.
This will seal it if he gets it.
Possibly the game ended there, but again, there's still only 3,000 points.
Points with 1 base versus...
1 base for...
Let's...
Would you ever expect this kind of situation where you've got the 3-time national champions, 5 bases up,
Yes.
and they're only 3,000 points ahead of Leviathan?
Yes.
Insane. Beautiful
It can
stuff.
happen. We've seen it so many times before. It's just because you're the best, don't go. And Wolfpack don't never do that anyway.
Yeah.
Rat Pack.
Here we
Don't
go, here
ever
we
go
go.
in there and
Is
think,
this the
come on,
time?
circle.
Circle.
No, pack. And the audience, if you can hear anyone over here, everyone is yelling pack.
Everyone
Pack.
wants this.
Pack.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Oh.
Come
What's
on.
happening?
Oh. Someone.
I think it might have just slipped away from them.
But we don't know. Someone
Man, what a performance from Leviathan.
But they do
Seriously.
deserve a high five, Trey. That was insane. What?
That
4
might,
bases behind.
that might have been one of the best games of the comp so far, I think. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leviathan are here to play. If you think they're not, you better wake up.
They're showing why they're in the first pool right now.
And they're also showing, Nightmare Rose is showing why it's good to stick with teams and develop players and work with them over a time period. Yeah, as a captain, you don't get any better than that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter it's a second. It does not get
Beautifully
better than
done.
that.
Amazing.
And you can hear the Wolfpack congratulating Leviathan downstairs. At
Everyone's
the moment.
losing their minds in the foyer right now.
Yep.
Absolutely insane.